So I'm in Binevenagh Forest, as usual. It's the reason I'm doing this. There's forestry service work going on at the moment, and I've absolutely no problem with the forestry service. Never critical of them. They're absolutely amazing at what they do, and if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have access to a lot of places. But there are works going on at the minute, and the problem is that I have, and what I want to talk about, is the Birds-Nest Orchids. Now, there's three patches in the northwest in Binevenagh Forest where you get Birds-Nest Orchids. There's three in Binevenagh. I've hunted for years. There's three in Binevenagh Forest. One's to the north, this way. One patch is just to the north, which was cut down last week. The other patch is southeast of here, underneath the cliff, which is in the process of being cut down. And the third is just here, which is why I'm doing this here. And the reason I like this patch the most is because it's because of trail. Beside a trail that people use all the time. It's a little bit off the trail, so it's the place where I've been able to show people the orchids over the years. Now, for anyone's not aware of Birds-Nest Orchids, they're not like normal flowers. They grow in forests, obviously. They're parasitic, so they feed off the roots of beech in this case. There's the odd beech in between everything else here, beech or oak, and the roots are really tangled, sitting on the ground and look like birds' nests. Now, my problem here is that if this patch goes, this last one here, there may be others, I'm not quite sure, then nowhere else in the northwest will you be able to see Birds-Nest Orchids. Now, most people have never seen them anyway. They're about a foot and a half high, if even that, usually about a foot high. They're gold in colour, so you get an odd bit of light comes into the forest, they glisten, phenomenal things. They are protected. In England, they're, what do they call it in England? They call it near threatened in the UK. In Northern Ireland, ours are actually protected under the 85 Act. Now, this isn't the fault of the Forestry Commission. They have to do it's a working forest. They plant it, it grows for 60 to 100 years, they chop it down. It's a working forest, there's nothing to be done. So I've been writing to them, and hopefully we might get a bit of cord or something around. They've marked all the trees around where the orchids are, so I'm not 100% familiar with the markings that Forestry Service use, but I'm not sure whether they'll be cut down or not. The problem with this is that when you watch the likes of David Attenborough and stuff doing all this fantastic work about species that are going to be lost, we don't realise that, I know there's more important things happening at the moment, but we never realise that there is stuff that's being lost constantly on our doorstep. The only three places I know in the north that have Birds-Nest Orchids are Glenariff. Never seen them there, but people have said they're in Glenariff, and Lower Loch Earn. Now, I've seen the dead ones around Castlekill last summer, or last autumn, but I've never actually seen them in Castlekill. So we've got a very, very limited number of these things, and I thought I would just stop now and mention. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this little patch will be somehow protected, and fingers crossed the Forestry Service can do something for me, I'll ring them tomorrow and see what the story is. Thank you.